Cut the Check podcast, brought to you by Craft Farmer, bringing you weekly motivation, unmatched cultivation tech, and telling you some badass war stories along the way. Welcome to another episode of Cut the Check with Craft Farmer. I've got my amazing brother here with me. He's full-time with the company. He's handling the podcast schedule, handling our guests, our sponsors, everything. So without further ado, welcome to Cut the Check with Craft Farmer and Otis Oates, the two Guyan brothers.
Good to be here.
Thank you to our sponsors, Grow Generation. They've been super supportive. We got some really cool shit going on with Grow Generation. They've got their Craft Farmer 10 at checkout. They got their Grow Gen Advantage. They've been helping me personally as a cultivator do everything I need. So thank you to them. Shout out to Grow Generation. If you want that same service, reach out. Today, we are discussing what it's like when you get drug into unforeseen situations because of a friend or a family member.
It's happened.
So today, we're lucky to have this amazing guest with us, and we are going to talk about what it was like for you when I got raided and you were thrown directly into the fire for me.
Yeah.
And
that shit was heavy.
And how that particular event went down. I was on vacation, one of the very few vacations that I've ever taken. I was on vacation, and I was there with a friend of mine, and he came and knocked on my fucking door, and he asked me to step outside, and I was like, dude, this is kind of fucking, weird. And I stepped outside, and he just handed me his phone. And on his phone was the front page of the Press Democrat and everything that had unfolded. And I think that it had already dropped. So when I found out, nobody had called me or anything yet. This is how I found out. And then I called you right away.
Yeah.
I remember, what I do remember is calling you right away and be like, Owen, go to the shop.
Go to the house.
It was the house first?
Yeah. Because you called me. I was at home. You called me and you were in Jamaica and I hadn't heard from you that much. So I was like, oh fuck, Lance is calling me. Cool. What's up, bro? How's it going? Dude, Owen, I need you to go to my fucking shop got raided. What? I need you to go to... You ignore that. I need you to go to the house and fucking take your truck to the house and go in the garage and cut down all the fucking plants in the garage. And I'm like, wait, processing. The fucking shop got raided? Are you kidding me? Go to the house? Okay, we're gonna harvest 4 tables right now. And so I'm like, I just stop what I'm doing, smash over to your house. And I'm fucking scared. I'm like thinking on the drive over, I'm like, fucking great. Lance's shop just got raided. Now I get to go and fucking clean up the fucking mess and probably get arrested because I'm going to be in the garage and they're going to fucking kick the door down while I'm in the garage. But it's my brother. I'll do anything for him.
That's terrible thought.
I'll take 2 to the chest for you. So drive to your house. And because your garage is up front and the walkway to the front door is around the corner. So I pull up to the garage, everything looks normal. And so I'm like, in a hurry. I get out and before I even like walk around the corner, Vila, the neighbor across the street's like, hey, they already hit it. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, they were here about an hour and a half ago. And I was like, seriously? I go, sure enough, the front door is blown out. And there's like pellet holes. I thought they hit it with like a shotgun or something. It looked like,
they clay mined the inside of the house, which is crazy.
Blew the door open, ripped. I don't remember much detail about like what they did inside the house except for the front door being just blown out. The couch, that nice ass plush couch, just fucking ripped to smithereens. Burned, ripped, fucking knife through it, looking for shit in the couch. I don't know. So I was like, shit. So I think I don't remember if I called you or messaged you, but I was like, the house is... No, they did hit the house first. Because after that, you sent me to the shop. Oh no, this is what happened. They hit the shop. You sent me to the house. Had already been hit. And so Vila's across the street. He's like, man, I hope there's no guns in there. It's a felony for every bullet. Brother's going to be looking at some serious fucking time. And like, I just sit there and like, I just start like weeping at the thought of you going to prison for, any period of time.
Yeah.
Cause I knew there were guns, but whatever. And so I called you and I'm like, dude, it's too late. Like the garage, they got in there, and you're like, just like without a fucking beat, you're like, all right, drive to the shop and make sure they locked the door behind them after they raided it.
I thought I remember it something like saying, get the Duramax, like get the truck.
You
like,
probably did. I mean, well, you had all kinds of shit in there.
Yeah.
Right.
But I remember the only thing I was really thinking about was the truck. I was like, just get the truck out of there.
All I remember, I think it was too late for that because they'd already.
It was.
But all I really remember was you saying, go to the shop and make sure that they closed the door and locked it so nobody can come and steal
everything
my shit.
That's left. Because they blow your shit open and fucking, dude, leave it grenaded with no door there.
Yeah.
Just like anybody can go walk into your fucking house. It's crazy.
So I'm like at the house, still processing the fact that you got raided and now in 2 places. B, what Vila just told me about potential incarceration. Because I'm already scared, and then just hearing that, you're just like, you don't process correctly normally. I'm just like, fuck. And then, you're like, get to the shop, go fucking lock the doors behind them. So I get in the car, drive all the way up to the shop on Piner, pull down the end of the cul-de-sac, and there's fucking police everywhere. And I'm already pulling, I'm like, fuck. So I pull off like to the side, and like they're all looking at me, and I'm in there, and like this, I was moving some packs at this time, so I had a little flip burner, fucking Metro GPS, and I'm like, fuck, I got a burner. They're gonna, I'm fucked. So I sat in the car for a minute. I'm like, well, I can't just leave, So I'm gonna go make sure they lock the door.
Yeah. Were the garage doors and everything open?
Garage was open. The caged front door to the office
was all ripped off,
fucking blown apart. And so I was just, gonna go and make sure. So I get out and I'm walking to them, and they're like, who the fuck are you? And they're like looking at me. No one like pulled a gun or anything. And I'm like, I'm Owen. They're like, what are you doing here? I'm like, I'm here to make sure the doors are locked. And they fucking laughed at me, and like, I'm like nervous. And then like, who is that fucking dick?
Detective.
Yeah. Anyway, whatever his punk ass comes up and just like starts like hounding me. He's like, where the fuck's Lance? Da-da-da. And I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, you need to answer. And I was like, no, I don't. I don't have to answer shit. Because he already came with an attitude. So I was like, no.
He was just an asshole. He
general.
was a real fucking asshole.
And he knew nothing about cannabis at all.
Nothing. He had just become a detective. He was young. He had a wild fucking chip on his shoulder. Hated the fact that, let's be honest, these guys, a lot of them are making a certain amount of money, and they come in and here's this person on paper that they're coming to raid, and they go in there and they see the vehicles and the cars and the motorcycles and the stereos and the subwoofers and
the
all
Jeep.
all that shit, like there's a resentment there. You know what I mean? Like they think that you're a piece of shit and you don't pay your taxes, and they've been brought up to think that way, whether it's people in their family who are already been police officers before or been a prosecutor, or there's that whole side of the law that just thinks any kind of criminal is like a just fucking bottom feeder piece of shit person, which is really wild how those type of people make you feel like they've never the way they act, they've never done anything wrong in their life.
Yeah. Well, and that might come from somewhere within because like everybody.
But they're told what a piece of shit you are. Who knows what they said about me?
Well, yeah, absolutely.
This guy's been shot 8 years ago in Santa Rosa. Like some of the shit that I read that the district attorney wrote in their letters, and what a terrible gun-toting criminal I was, and I've been involved in shootouts, and
That's
like
so fucking
you read
crazy.
that shit and you're just like, oh my God, this
It's like,
dude's
where do you come up with this?
this dude's a bad motherfucker. And really, he's just been fucking robbed, beat down by the system, drugged through broken glass.
Well, I mean,
But the community thinks this.
because that's what they're reading from
Because they're
the reputable DA, you know, the man
And the
of
Press
law.
Democrat or the local newspaper that reports on these
And
situations.
whoever reported it, you know, like the things you read in the news, like it's about real shit, but depending on who wrote it, they can paint a picture.
For sure.
They can paint any kind of picture they want, and in your
Just
case,
like the police report, the picture they painted
yeah,
after taking interviews. You know what I mean?
yeah, dude, it's wild. So I walk up. My girlfriend at the time was even with me in the car, and I'm like, oh Jesus, like, you know. So I was like, stay in the car. I walk up, and they're like, who are you, and what the fuck are you doing here, and you know, and I was like, still scared about that this is even happening.
Yeah.
Like, I was scared for your life, dude. You know, and I'm like thinking, like, not again, you know, because after the first time, you know, when you got shot, you got in trouble.
For sure.
You know, so I'm like, fuck, he's going to be in big trouble. And so I was more scared about that. Like, and at that point, it wasn't even like the police presence. So, like, I knew right away, I was like, I'm not going to obviously like talk to these guys or anything. I'm not going to let them intimidate me. But he was like, you need to tell us what you know. And I was like, fuck, I do. You know, and they're like, where's Lance? I'm like, I don't know. I haven't heard from him in weeks, you know, and all this shit. And he's like, they're like, what are you doing here? And I was like, well, I came to make sure that the place got locked up. When are you guys going to be done here? I remember saying that because like at this point I felt a little empowered. I was like, I'm not in trouble. I knew that they couldn't do anything to me. So I was like, okay, I'm okay to speak to them with, you know, some confidence,
Right.
You know, but anyway, so they laughed at me when I told them I was there to lock the door. And so of course he gives me his card. He's like, well, call me if you hear of anything. And I'm like, okay, you know, and that's when I left there. And I think I waited a while. Like, I think I went home, all the way back home, got a hold of you. At this point, I don't remember my communication with you. You know, I just know that
I was tripping.
I'm like, fuck, I gotta, you know, clean shit up. And like, you know, Bart and Bella were at the house, right?
I think they let Lisa take the dogs or something like that.
But it was like, if somebody doesn't come, like, we're gonna shoot the fucking dogs. But anyway, so thank God nothing happened to the dogs, and that I wasn't in the garage, dude. If I would have gone 30 minutes later, I would have been in there for a while. Go in there, cut all the plants down, throw them in the back of your truck, take them to the dump. like you can, you know, that's a 2 hours long process.
No, it's not realistic.
So, and you know, but like when you're in fight or flight, you're like, go. I'm gonna cut the fucking plants down.
I could have sworn though, like I remember like being like, dude, get my truck, and like
you probably did.
I think I remember you being like, you know, hey, I need to grab Lance's truck, and they're like, you can't grab anything. All of this is being seized, or something along those lines too.
It's crazy. What?
Because that's when my heart sunk. Like when you called, like there's only little bits and pieces, you know, and I just remember you're like, yeah, we're not getting the truck. They're taking everything. They're seizing everything.
Yeah,
and that's when
I
it
do
was
remember
like,
that now.
That was a blow. That's weird. Cause like when they told me they were taking everything, like that hurt the most, you know, thinking of like my life in that moment and being away from home. And I still had like 2 more days there, and I'm just like getting that news at nighttime and second guessing everything you've done for the last fucking 8 years. And
well, and what you had done in the last 8 years was rebuild your life from the first time that everything got taken away.
But it was in a really amazing place, and I had all this shit going on in my store, and then to think all that's over again.
The set, I mean, kind of like slight pivot. The setup that you had at that shop was fucking incredible.
We were cranking.
It was incredible, dude.
Yeah.
We could talk about that another time, I guess.
And the fact that I ran a full, legit, open every day, stereo business, customers coming in, bookkeepers,
Dude, you had a full on mother and clone room right on the other side of the wall of your showroom.
Yeah. And then I had another. I think
There was another room next to the mother.
16
room.
lights, 2 flower rooms. I had 8 lights in each one.
And then like in the shop itself, so beautiful shop with a lift. The back wall has all these parts hanging on the wall, all these items, cabinets. Gorgeous.
Cable.
You fucking go to the third row from the left, second harness up, move the harness over. There's a little latch. The whole fucking wall slides. What was it, like 5 feet?
6 feet wide.
Wall slides 6 feet wide.
The doorway.
There's a 10-foot deep by the entire length of the shop. How far was it?
It was 6 feet deep, and then it was a good 36 feet long.
Dude, just a shotgun rectangular room behind this moving wall of just flowering chronic.
Dude, my bookkeeper would come and say she's doing work and I need to do water changes and shit like that. I would slide behind the bookcase, slide it back, do my work while she was in there, and she'd be like, "Oh, I couldn't find you." And I was like, "Oh, I was talking to the neighbor," and did like a full res change. And she, like, I had no fear of letting people walk around the shop and do things. And
then you didn't have like cameras in there either. It's not like you're in the flower room or in your office and you could see like who's in the shop.
No, I just had my rope up and would dip to go do my work. And
that's right. You had the chain from the office to the shop.
Yeah.
So nobody would go into the shop.
Lock the front door, roll the doors down, do something real quick, res change, roll everything back open.
It's pretty incredible.
I had police officers that were customers and would come there, and it was fucking nerve-wracking.
Sketch as fuck. Brave. Sketch.
And then the shit I dealt with
stupid,
neighbors.
Maybe.
A little stupidity.
But, well, I wouldn't say stupid, but definitely a ballsy, like, fuck you.
Operation.
To all of you.
When we trimmed, it was right in the shop with the only thing separating us in reality is that metal roll-up door. Dude, and there'd be times someone would knock as we're trimming and my fucking heart's pounding and fuck, dude, that was crazy.
Just think about too, like all of the time that you spent there, but like that we spent there, all of the time you obviously live at your house. If you were there, you know, when the raid happened, like what are the fucking chances with all the time that you spend at these places that you're not there? You know, like that's a blessing too, I think, or not a blessing, but maybe
yeah. I mean, going through that is traumatizing in its own situation.
Didn't we have the theater at that point too? Didn't they come and fucking?
They didn't find this shop for a month and a half.
But then they came and found it
after I'd fucking harvested it.
So there's nothing in it.
You don't remember?
It's a lot of the shit.
Remember, we had to get Kelly, and me and Kelly drove over here at 2 a.m.
Middle of the night.
We were scared we were going to be followed, so I parked the fucking Mazda down the road. We went out the back of the house, over the fence, got in the fucking Mazda. All of us drew here. We fucking harvested this room at 2 a.m. We finished at 4:30, 4:35. We went back to the house, came back in the house the back way, so the front cars and everything were still there. We were waiting for anything to happen. Like every day was
just being paranoid.
Every day was pins and needles, waiting for somebody to say something.
Dude.
Because remember who our shady ass neighbor was at that point, and like we were just waiting.
Fucking little rat.
Dude, and not a week and a half after we got the herb was done drying, binned up, and came out of here, did they hit this place. They then raided it.
It's crazy that it took them that long. You know, between
it took them that long until someone talked.
They didn't know that you. I mean,
this place was invincible. There was no paper trail. Nothing was in my name. Power wasn't in my name.
Yeah.
Until they talked to somebody and somebody told them that there's one place you haven't checked, they didn't know about it.
That makes me
and that was fucking life-saving, because like that whole situation, like, dude, a very fucking close friend of mine, I remember I was in jail. Remember? So I went to court one day. For some reason, I remember being in jail in calling you on the phone and being like, call this person. Cause I just remember it was like, I wasn't here for that process. I like got put back in jail or something fucking.
Well, you had to turn yourself in. After
I know,
you
but then
back.
I got arrested again. Something happened
like after the first day in court or something.
Something happened where I remember I was in jail and I called you and I'm like, call this person, have them go get everything. Mm-hmm. You did. Mm-hmm. They came like a week later. It hadn't even been cleaned up. We were planning on cleaning it. We hadn't even got to clean it. There was pots everywhere.
Just pots with stems.
They found it, arrested me again. New case, new charges.
Didn't they still take the fucking pots with the soil?
No.
I thought they tried to say there was weight.
They charged me with it, but
yeah.
But it was new charges, so they could get me on a new arrest, put me back in jail, make me repost bail, because cultivation stackable offense, they're like, this is a new thing, this is separate, blah, blah, blah. But, dude, pulling that off, and that person, I'll be forever grateful for what they did. And for that person to come in such a fucking hot area and to come into my building and pick up all that work, untrimmed in bins, then they trimmed it for me, sold it for me, and literally 3 weeks later brought me a paper bag of money with the breakdown. That was life-saving, dude. Incredible. That was fucking like $56K I needed very, very badly. Mm-hmm. Very badly.
Yeah, that was probably the ultimate move of...
That was the most, that is the single-handedly biggest fucking mafia boss move I've ever seen somebody do for me.
Yeah.
Everybody was just like, didn't even want to talk to me. Like friends just didn't even want to talk on the phone, didn't want to see me, let alone like come to one of my spots and pick up fucking bins and bins and bins of work. Like I was so fucking hot. I was like a red needle on a fucking kitchen stove, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. And then, I mean, like, the entire process after that,
just kept getting worse.
Years of fucking
new charges and always just trying to hit me with shit. And
dude, and so the one thing that wasn't at the shop was the boat. And they seized everything, and they're like, "Where's the fucking boat?" Lance, I don't know. How long?
I had sold. Did I sell? No. I was in the process of trying to sell it or some shit.
No way. You were never going to sell that boat.
Yeah, but when that shit happened, I was like, I think I got to sell this thing,
So they're looking for it.
Long story short, I was going to sell it to somebody. Because what the fuck? I was hurting so bad for money. I got the boat out of there. I was like, dude, I need to sell this. I gave it to that person with the notion to selling it and getting paid, and then it just kept getting worse from there.
Because they were like, "Where's this boat?"
We own the boat.
Yeah.
They said they said that they had owned the boat, even though they didn't have the boat itself, but through all this other shit, and then they made us turn the boat over. So I had to go fucking get it from the person that I was going to sell it.
They finally did by threatening to go to Wallala.
No, they did. They went there.
They went to Vicky and Dad's?
Yeah, they sent Mendocino sheriffs to our parents' house.
They didn't go themselves, but they sent
and
the
Dad
sheriff.
saw fucking, was it Zunini?
Zanino? No, he was gone.
Who was the real big guy that everybody liked? Stefani was walking down his driveway, and my dad's like, "What's going on, Greg? Everybody knows everybody in Wallala." And he's like, "Will, I hate to tell you this and give you these papers, but, you have 30 days to turn in this vessel that you own, or we're going to have to arrest you based on this warrant out of Sonoma County." And then the moment that happened, I fucking had to go get the boat and turn it in.
I mean, and
that was a fucking long, drawn out battle. Like, dude, the shit that went down before they got I don't know if you remember, but remember that shit that happened when we went to the lake with Jesse and all our friends, and then I got pulled over leaving there and they knew me and knew who I was. And, and like, I'm like, how the fuck do these guys know? And I was sober, but how do they know that I'm driving Jesse's truck in his boat? And like, they pulled us over, pulled me out, breathalyzer, walking, all this shit, and then started asking questions. Started asking everybody questions in that group.
I remember.
Where's Lance's boat? Do you know where
was so heavy.
Just weird shit, bro. Like, we couldn't go. No wonder nobody wanted to fucking. Every single person associated to me, friends, acquaintance, got visits. It was fucking nuts. I remember they went to Bruce's parents' house with like 30 fucking people, all undercovers. Remember he lived in that cul-de-sac, and they all just fucking parked like 20 cars, went up, covered fucking security cameras with cardboard, knocked on his front door.
That's heavy.
Weird shit was happening during that whole thing where I was just like, this is fucking insane.
Dude, I remember.
Went to Portland to interview the fucking person we bought the boat from. That was fucking nuts.
That's insane. They had a hard on for you. They, like, I can't explain it any other way. It was like this like weird, like insatiable appetite to fucking get Lance.
It was crazy.
And take Lance down.
It was crazy the amount of fucking. And I kept getting hit with more charges.
Yeah.
And I think the scariest thing is like, you know, you're so used to going here, getting your charges, and then this discussion starts between like your lawyers and the prosecution, and they start whittling it down and making offers, and you start fucking bargaining, and there was none of that. They were just like, we're looking to put this person in jail. You know, he's a multi-offender. He was in, you know, they kept bringing up my other shit, past experiences. I look terrible on fucking paper. Terrible.
Well, especially the way that they presented
and draw it out, and that's the thing. Like, lately, I've been reading shit on like IG and IG posts, like where there's been people, you know, like myself that have gotten into trouble over the years, and those police reports are public record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when you get a hold of those police reports and you read how the officers or the detectives or who's ever in charge, when you read their interpretation of what they're asking you and what questions you're answering and what people are telling them, it's very manipulated from what really happened.
Absolutely.
And there's people I've seen lately online where they've read police reports and they're like, this person's a fucking narc, and they'll put things in there. You know what I mean? Like, they'll put all kinds of shit in there about you, and look at, they said things that you said in there that you never said, and like there's all.
I never even made a statement.
But remember reading the statement of him supposedly interviewing you and all the shit that he said you said and all the information he gave. None of it was fucking true.
And on top of that, I had no opportunity to deny that any of that was said. It was in the report. It was fucking, that's what it was.
And then that report is given to the DA, so the DA can decide how they want to charge you, which is fucking nuts. But long story short, I've seen people online judging other people based on police reports. And it's just like, you're not going to know anything about that situation reading that police report. All you're going to know is what that police report says.
Yeah.
You know, like for mine, like just one of the things, it was like they were expecting someone to stand their ground and fight them back, and they were prepared to be dealing with someone with firepower, and like that's what that kind of shit said against me. But like, can you imagine them going in there and that's what they're thinking? Like, and
I mean, a raid is done by a SWAT team
for sure.
Right? So the fucking whole SWAT team came ready, along
with the FBI. You know, so. Who knows how that started or what was said, and in all reality, like they only got like 215 plants. I grew big plants back then. really spread out. There wasn't a lot of stuff. There was 215 plants, $2,000 in cash.
I remember I picked up like 20 pounds of Blue Dream that you had, and I hid it.
But they didn't. What I'm getting at is it was just 215 plants. It was cultivation at multiple places, and that was it. And the fucking charges I got were astronomical, with the highest bail we'd ever seen from a cultivation. You know, it was just
it's wild,
crazy fucking times. So
the
conversation just kind of ended, like there at the shop. Like you're like, hey, I guess I'll just come back when you guys are done.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm not fucking talking to you guys, and I came to make sure that the place is closed up, you know, and ask for the truck.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, dude. So I was like, all right, well, I'm out of here.
When you came back, everything was gone though, right? They towed everything away.
They were there for a while, but yeah, I came back and, you know,
I mean, when I came back, everything was gone.
Closed what I could. You know, everything was gone except for some fucking McDonald's trash on the floor.
And the office, the showroom was grenaded with paperwork. They literally took the filing cabinets and grenaded the paperwork.
It's crazy. But yeah, dragging your loved ones through your own shit. But, I mean, I'd do anything for you.
I know you've been so solid, and just everything you've done for me over the years and the support and shit. Like there's no fucking way I could have done any of this stuff without your blessing and out your help. And like you've been there every single fucking step of the way. Every time I've done anything monumental or large, you've been there fucking aiding me and helping me. And it's like every time I'm so fucking glad you're here now with me and I get to see you every day.
You too,
and
man.
It's just been like my biggest fucking dream. And I know that we're going to do epic shit together, and I'm just having so much more fun having you here. And when I'm doing good, everybody around me benefits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like at this point I can, like, the people that surround me only make the experience better for everyone else because of what I get to experience and that kind of thing. So super excited, and we'll tell a lot more of these different stories and things. People are really interested in hearing them, and like what we went through and what it was like. And
so why don't we, before we finish, let our listeners know what was the outcome of this giant ordeal? How did it all end when it was all said and done several years later?
I mean, I think we can tell like there was so many drama-filled crazy shit that happened during that case. And I mean, it went on for 3 years.
It seemed like forever.
And you can't make any they're like real life decisions as you're going through that. You don't know if you're going to jail or not, you know? And what I do remember is coming home. And so I was out of the country when that happened. And so flying in, I was super scared I was going to get arrested when I flew into Florida or whatever it was. And that happened, and I showed my passport, and nobody was there. And obviously I'm talking to a lawyer, and he's like, there's no warrant for your arrest. So it's just like really scared. You know what I mean? Like, what's going to happen? I remember like coming back and going to the shop and just seeing it completely grenaded, destroyed, papers.
Just like you feel violated.
Violent robbery, and shit's everywhere, and the whole shop's a mess, and the grow rooms were a mess, and the lights were still on, and just really fucking eerie. And then going home and my house being just fucked up. You know, the sheetrock and holes everywhere and things destroyed and carpet burned. And dude, it was just a lot, you know, and then, you know, it's just a lot to process. That's all. It's a lot to process. I immediately, and I'm like, I need to do something, you know. Luckily, when that shit was happening, like I started fucking bodybuilding and working out like, what, a year before I got busted?
I remember that. You were definitely channeling that energy into
like
positive.
I was working out really hard before that. I'd really gotten motivated by Jesse. I'd been eating really well. I'd been going to CrossFit. I was in phenomenal condition.
You were.
When I got busted. So I shifted immediately into the gym. And like with all that shit going on, all I focused on, I had nothing. I had no fucking irons in the fire. I had nothing going on. I focused on diet, extreme dieting, 6 meals a day, weighing my shit out, fucking going to the gym a minimum of 2 times a day with my fucking routines and my book, and didn't talk to anybody and went in there and worked fucking hard.
Yeah.
And I looked amazing.
It was weird seeing you like that physically perfect.
It was crazy seeing myself.
Yeah, I bet.
It was crazy looking at my own body in the mirror and just like, what these guys don't understand is I went from looking like I did on the Athena video, you know, super round face, 220 fucking pounds. I was, 28 years old. I got down to 100 and fucking like 72 pounds doing CrossFit every day, hardcore, doing CrossFit, very careful about my diet, extreme cardio.
Yeah.
I'd do CrossFit and then I would go do Stairmaster for fucking 45 minutes and then the treadmill. And like, I got down to like 170 pounds. I was rail thin.
That's nuts.
And then started just
building the muscle
and lifting every day and still doing CrossFit and then full weights every fucking... I was the strongest I've ever felt. I looked amazing.
Yeah, there's this picture of you on the boat at the lake and you were like doing the Arnold pose.
Fucking ripped.
Looked good, brother.
And not like big, like just so chiseled and fucking veined out. And my proportion of everything was like really nice. Like my legs were phenomenal condition, calves, veins coming up my legs. Like I was in tip fucking top condition.
So you channeled all that energy into something positive.
I mean, I was really just trying to suppress it.
Well, yeah. But
trying to look at something else. It was very hard going through emotionally fucking crazy. Court all the time.
Dude, it was like court. It seemed like court every week.
But yeah,
and Dad and Vicky came down every single time.
fucking court date.
Talking about like bringing people along with you. They were there every
What's
single
sad
step
is
of the
like
way.
We see people during those times more than ever, like when they really stick by you, and you just wish you could see them like that on a normal basis and not just like when you're going through like your deepest shit,
Well, yeah, absolutely. And you can. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you can make time. And we do. Dude, you and I hadn't been home together for years. And then we've been home 2 or maybe 3 times in the last few months, So I think it's about perspective, but you realize it, though, when you're going through it.
For sure. So take this time to reach out to these people who have been there for you throughout your life, who've been there for you when shit wasn't great. If you haven't talked to them in a long time, just let them know how much they mean to you and they helped you through a hard time. And that kind of shit means a lot to people and like to get to hear it. So tell everybody that you love them, your friends, your family. Let those people know how much you care about them, and thank those people that have been there for you and have done real meaningful shit in your life. We'll get in some of these other crazy fucking war stories and shit we've gone through, and we'll talk about this situation some more and share what we've been through to help others get through what they're going to have to get through.
Yeah. Thanks for opening up. I know that it's never easy to talk about that kind of shit.
Luckily for me, it's been easier as I find that people get value from it. You know what I mean? Whether they've been through something and it helped them open up, or just hearing other people's things that they're not proud of and that they can talk about.
Or that there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Light at the end of the tunnel. Your darkest days, just like everything, a passing storm. Like storms last long, long periods of time sometimes, but they do pass.
Yeah.
So thank you for tuning in. If there's anybody that can get any value from this podcast, please share it with them. We're on all platforms. Thank you to our sponsors, Grow Generation, where the pros go to grow, and Starfire and Tree Star Genetics, home of the exotic beans. Cut the check.